Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
В чем дело?
Мама и дает машинку.
Прекратите баловаться. Сядь!
Слишком вкусно. Не могу жать. Если я голоден, то должен есть. Лена, что идет полегче?
Не разговаривай с полным ртом.
Извини.
Кушай. А теперь говори мне, где ты с папой был? Где ты с папой был? И
Не
как?
говори с полнопом.
Оба спят.
Иди сюда.
Слан, мне еще посуду помыть надо.
Это подождет
За тебя.
за тебя. Я так одинок, мою любовь. Дети, готовит, уборка. Нема времени до бедного Руслана.
Ну, отвечай.
Я должен. Я поблизову.
Я вижу тебя.
Да. 10 минут. Хорошо. Они запустили акселератор. Они думают, заворся трансформатор. 5 минут. До туда идет.
Что случилось с это подождет?
Есть колебания мощности, но это не трансформатор вызывают. Да, хорошо. Спокойной ночи.
Each proton bunch travels around the main accelerator 11,245 times a second at nearly the speed of light before the journey ends in a series of spectacular head-on collisions.
And that's where our journey to create dark energy begins. I'm Dr. Carl Dameron.
And I'm Dr. Rachel Reed, and we're the lead physicists on the Proteus drill switch project. Dark energy is a product of the Big Bang, and it takes up 75% of our universe.
Tonight we're here to announce an experiment that will shine a little light into this darkness, and if we're right...
And we're pretty sure we're right.
It will change the way we power our planet forever. Free power. Now, if the founder and CEO of Proteus, Max Salinger, were here, he'd be on his third heart attack by now. So it won't actually be free, but it will be a hell of a lot cheaper.
In simple terms, we're going to dig a well in the vacuum of space. And our shovel will be the drill switch, the dark radiation integrated lattice. And our water will be the dark energy in which the universe floats.
We believe that we'll be able to generate so much energy that we'll never be dependent on fossil fuel or dangerous nuclear power ever again.
Compliments of P-53! Stop killing the planet!
So the challenge isn't to change the world, but to reshape it. Or, in my case, pay smart people to do it for me. The work of Dr. Rachel Reed and Dr. Carl Dameron will change the world. Their names written alongside the greats: Feynman, Hawking, Einstein, Ali. I hear that's one heck of a right you got there, Doc. You know, I started Proteus Group about 30 years ago because I believed that I could make the world a better place. But for those of us with great ideas comes a great responsibility. A responsibility to try harder, to transcend our infinitesimal place in the universe and to become one with it. Energy is everything, and we are standing on the brink of an extraordinary journey. So, ladies and gentlemen, a toast to the Adam and Eve of science. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, and Peebles is doing some really interesting work with gravity theory at Princeton. I mean, we can make the call if you like.
Oh, don't listen to her. You don't need any more education. What you need is a couple years off to have some fun.
Well, I vote for Max.
Anyway, it's not higher education. It's just a lot more complicated. I didn't go to college myself. I learned everything I needed to know from the failures of my competitors. Come on, I want you to meet some interesting people.
She is ambitious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Max went to the Sorbonne for 3 years.
Probably went for the cheese. Wow, look who's coming.
Oh, dear.
Dr. Reed. David. Dr. Dameron.
That's quite a gathering we have here tonight. There's 4 ambassadors, 3 Nobel laureates, 2 billionaires, and a foreign minister.
Yes, well, Mr. Salinger's got a lot of writing on this. He's counting on you to get it done.
It's not a race, David.
Enjoy the night. I mean, have a drink.
Charming and clever.
I thank you all for your commitment. This action will send a clear message to Proteus that we, the people, will never tolerate their irresponsible dismemberment of our world.
They cannot be allowed to play God with nature. Seconds starting now. Let's go. go!
Proteus Group owns thousands of greenhouses like this, and in every single one of them, they're screwing with Mother Nature. They own 22,000 genetic patents, and that number is growing by 10 a week and accelerating. Max Salinger, the founder of Proteus, claims that in 20 years, he's gonna feed the world with high-tech food factories like this. Forget Mother Nature. He intends to manufacture his own world. This is a new species of plant. That's why this lab is quarantined. They don't know what it is. It's been engineered with the DNA copied from the genome of metastasizing cancer, designed to trigger runaway growth to speed up the harvesting cycle. They want us to eat industrially produced organic tumors every day and pay a premium for the pleasure. The real question is, what else are they hiding?
Hey, what are you guys doing in here?
Go, 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 go! Come on!
Hold it now! Or I'll shoot!
You okay? Yeah, they almost missed me.
It doesn't look good.
Bastards.
We have to play tougher.
Let's not jump the gun.
I'm not. They're shooting at us. We need to change our game.
Let's get this to go viral first.
You know who did it?
Not definitively. Our intelligence strongly suggests an eco-activist group called P53. Now, we think they're responsible for several attacks on our Proteus servers. But they may be trying to raise the stakes with more direct action. Anyways, we're watching, but these guys, you know, they're hard to crack. They're all paranoid, unpredictable.
What are the police doing?
Well, they haven't been notified.
Good, let's keep it that way. No point in publicizing it ourselves. What's the damage?
A few $1,000s, an experimental crop. You know, what has me worried is these guys that seem to be stepping up the intensity of their attacks.
We'll double the security at the lab. A lot of angry people out there right now. Can't say that I blame them, but I don't want them in my backyard. And this experiment has to succeed.
Good morning.
Morning.
You slept late.
Yeah, well, you kind of kept me up last night.
You know, you're beginning to become a bad habit.
Did we have a conversation about you keeping clothes here?
We don't have conversations about lots of things. Doesn't mean they don't happen.
How are things at the lab? Everybody getting along?
Good. Nothing exciting, just science.
Just science has costed me north of $3 billion, and I didn't build that thing for my health. Are we good to go?
Relax, Max. It's all under control.
That hand still hurting you?
What do you expect me to do? The guy scared the crap out of me.
Well, the evening wasn't a total wash.
What do you mean?
You're a big hit on YouTube.
See, there's the power fluctuation.
0.1%.
Well, that's still within experimental tolerances.
Yes, but we're not on the Denver grid, so there should not be any system variation.
But we can still run the accelerator at full power.
Yes, only a minor deviation, but still, I would...
Carl, I love and respect your perfectionism, but that is probably a $2 capacitor somewhere that isn't holding charge. Find it and swap it out, okay?
All right.
Oh, some nice earrings. They look real. We are paying her too much. Make a note. Okay, people, the power variation is no longer an issue. We are good to go. Chloe, where do we stand?
The proton bunches are in the drill accelerator.
Where's the energy?
6.9 teravolts.
Can you take it to 7.9, please?
The bunch interval is 40 nanoseconds. Don't make it any shorter. Open the B breeder gate, please. Get them going in both directions.
Okay, gate is open.
Proton density in the beam is good.
Cryo?
1.9 degrees Kelvin.
We'll keep an eye on that. 189 is optimal. Let's get the magnetic fields in the superconductor over 8.5 Teslas.
Okay, we got the beams going in both directions. Let's get a feel for the alignment.
The alignment looks perfect to me.
Protons are at experimental energy levels.
Congratulations, everyone. The accelerator is fully functional. We're officially ready to go live with the experiment.
This is tough shot for her. What? No way.
Why is she taking my marbles?
Well, this is a game she won, but very lucky.
But I didn't even get to play. You took all the shots.
That's because I'm trying to show you how it's done.
I don't want you to, Uncle Rush. He's better.
Oy.
Hand-eye coordination isn't your uncle's strong suit.
I want Auntie Jenna to teach me.
What? Don't listen to her. Okay, I'll show you my technique. Give me the marble. Okay. In Russia, when I was a kid, this was my favorite game. My papa taught me. He was a machine. He never missed. Get your finger. That's it. And just pop. Oh, it's okay. Your energy feels everything. It's in the marbles. It's in your thumb. And it's in you. Right there. It's in you.
I love Sundays.
I'm surprised you remember them.
Hurry. You made us late again. Come on.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Please, why do you always do this?
I don't
to
always
me?
do this to you.
Well, you do it a lot.
Well, there's a lot of money and 15 years of my life riding on what happens this week, and unfortunately, I don't have a 9-to-5 job.
Well, that's not Ruby's problem, it's yours. So you have to deal with it.
All right, look, I know that I've been absent in many ways, and I will deal with that, but sometimes daughters have to cut their fathers a little slack.
You just don't get it.
I do get it. I do get it. It's bad timing.
I want you to say one thing to Ruby that you think is important that she may not understand.
My work does not mean more than you. I love you. But when you follow your passion, you lose something. Maybe a lot. But you get one shot at this life, and then it's over in an instant. You've got to push for what you want while you can. And I understand how important passion and independence are. They get you through, Ruby. Those are the things that make life worth living. And that's what I want to say to her.
Okay, now, Ruby, what would you like to say?
I think you're depressed. You've been depressed since Mom died. That's 10 years. You don't do anything. We don't do anything. You sit at a desk and look at numbers. That's not passion. That's sticking your head in the sand. I think you should take some kind of antidepressants. Or something.
This is a message to all enemies of the free people of the world. We are P53, and we are the voice of the will of the people. Attention to all capitalist entities and corporate industrial interests. We have been watching you, and you have failed. Your time as self-appointed guardians of the human race is over. This is your one and only warning. Stop the systematic mass murdering, mass poisoning of your people. You, the governments of the world, have been collaborating, corrupting the will of the people for too long. You directed the Industrial Revolution and manipulated the labor of the people into a colonialist, expansionist military regime that persists in our political culture to this day.
Yeah?
Okay, I'm sorry about this morning. I'm sorry. But I do think counseling is great. And I want you to know that I will be there to listen to any or
I have to go to the
anything that you...
bathroom.
No, wait, Ruby, if you want to be treated like an adult, you've got to act like one. Do you understand me? And it's got to be all the time, not just when you feel like it.
Okay. So talk.
All right. I just want to say thank you for setting up that meeting with Dr. Stone.
Sloan. Dr. Sloan. You can't even remember her name.
Look, but that does not mean that I don't appreciate the intention.
No, it means you don't pay attention to anything because you're always thinking about something else.
Honey, I never said I was perfect.
Excuse me.
How's that going?
I think I got her.
She's worried about me, right? I sleep like 3 hours and then I wake up.
You should do yoga, big man. Sleep like baby.
Russell, what part of this body says yoga to you? I can't even touch my toes with a 5-iron, okay?
How do you make love to your wife, big man?
Okay. It's a bit of a personal question. But I hand over my paycheck, jump in the shower, she takes care of the rest.
That's bad, my friend.
Yeah, well, best life in the world. It's the one I got. Gotta make it work.
You know what? Why don't you go home, spend a couple hours with Ruby? I can finish up here.
If you want to run the experiments on time, you can't.
Come on, Carl, you can't work all the time. You have to maintain a little balance.
Who's talking?
Carl, you're a hermit obsessed with physics. You have physics, and on the weekends, you have math and physics.
Just because you go out for cocktails more often doesn't mean you have a bigger life than me.
Okay, that is called multitasking, my friend, and it got us where we are today.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that, and I understand the importance of fundraising and glad handing. I get it. But you can't tell me that when you go to one of these events that you're not keeping an eye out for the next place you're gonna send to.
Be careful, Carl. You're getting a little personal.
You know what? Listen, when somebody's truthful, it's because they care. I mean, you always tell me the truth, don't you? You told me the truth about my marriage. You told me the truth about Ruby, about all the mistakes I'm always making with her.
Yeah, and you weren't very happy about it.
But I listen. really struggling to introduce her to a world that is violent and unpredictable. Talking about single-minded and hermetic, why haven't you ever got married?
Well, maybe the right man was taken.
The group that set up an encampment here in a public park is calling itself Occupy the World, and its message is decidedly environmental. They're promising to stay here until their message is out. The emphasis of these protest movements...
Local media, they won't even get a sniff from CNN.
Oh, we're lucky to get local. Corporate media isn't going to touch this.
Peaceful protest doesn't work anymore. Police will have this place shut down in a week, and the kids will yell, and no one will listen.
You know, the anarchists are with us. A little chaos, never a bad thing.
Compared to our mission, anarchists and the occupiers are just a bunch of punks with signs and gas masks. Look at Julian, right? Those cables were a statement, instant polarization. He created a worldwide network of millions of people, and nobody saw it coming. Word's out, my man. You're a hero.
We've spoken with dozens of people here today. Many of them are conveying concern about the Proteus Group and its massive plan to genetically modify food. Proteus's reliance on its genetic portfolio may be coming to an end, however, with the recent announcement that it plans to move into the energy sector with the Drill project.
They think they're gods, but they have no idea what they're dealing with.
Or who they're dealing with.
I'll know who we are soon enough. P53, the protein that regulates the cell cycle, the cycle of life. The guardians of the genome. The cancer killer.
Hey, what's going on? I didn't get an update.
I thought you were coming down.
No, I've been buried in paperwork. Max asked me to a brief for the executive branch. He's still trying to get that deal done. So no problems in the drill?
Nothing's going right. I mean, it's all falling within the acceptable margins of error, if there actually is such a thing. You know why we created margins of error? Because scientists are so good at screwing things up, that's why.
But we'll still start the pretest on time, yes?
Boy, I remember a time when you were the lowly grad student and I was the professor.
Oh, I remember when I got promoted to project director.
Well, I'm aware of the schedule. I'll let you know if there's a delay. I just think the last thing we need is to get tangled up in Jackson's fetish for corporate bureaucracy.
It's a necessary evil.
It's a total waste of time.
Look, I think it's his job to be obsessive about these things.
The man who attacked you was part of a group known as P53. They're fringe eco-activists, mostly looking for publicity. You know, they've raided our greenhouses, things like that.
Yeah, apparently I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, 37,000 hits.
Well, for the safety of you and your daughter, we feel it'd be in the best interest for the project to provide you both with your own personal security.
I think I demonstrated that I'm capable of fending off a very fierce cream pie attack.
Yes, well, we're concerned that next time they may choose something a little more dangerous than a pie. We don't want anyone to get hurt.
So, in other words, you can't afford delays or bad publicity, right?
You won't even notice our people, Doctor.
Well, thanks anyway for your gracious offer to trample my constitutional rights and privacy at the same time, but I think I'll take a pass. Thanks.
So I ran into Maria today.
I hate her Facebook pages. I mean, Paris, London, Buenos Aires. It makes me feel like a...
Beautiful, sexy, fantastic, smoking hot bombshell?
Yep, that's it.
Well, wherever she was, she should have stayed out of the sun because she looks about 50.
See, honey? See, that makes me feel better.
All right. And the paycheck means I'm golden. Although, I'm starting to get the feeling that these paychecks ain't gonna last.
Man, you worry too much, my friend. They are under remand as is.
I heard some of the guys talking about this Proteus thing.
What's that?
I don't know. I saw it on the news. They say they're gonna make free energy.
Dom, they will always need line workers, okay? Your paycheck is safe.
Well, I hope so.
You were my good friend, huh? Henry, you swing like tiger.
Tiger.
But you holding it all wrong. Let me show you. Let me show you. I show you. Wait, I show you. Wait together, you see now? Huh? When you swing it hard. Oh.
Hey, Henry, get away from your uncle. He's dangerous.
You have beautiful life. Lucky man. Oh, swing.
Let's get him on the couch.
Okay, none of my business. All right. I'm gonna take off.
You messing around with me wrestling?
Why are you so goddamn insecure?
Maybe I wouldn't be insecure if you weren't so distant. You don't touch me. You don't kiss me.
I am tired. I'm tired of all of it. All this crap. You do nothing. You sit, you drink, and you complain. You don't try. Take care of yourself once in a while, huh? Maybe then you could have kid. Maybe that's the problem.
How dare you throw that back in my face? You know how much I want. You know how much I wanted to make you happy. You know. Do you ever think that's maybe why I drink, you son of a bitch?
I don't think we missed anything.
It's hard to believe that finally, after all these years, we're going to see our dreams come to fruition.
Here's our baby. It's hard to believe this all started over beers, arguing about your thesis.
Yeah, now it's all grown up and ready to move out.
Change the world. Say you wouldn't happen to have another thesis lying around, would you?
That depends. You have any beer?
There you go. What's wrong now?
I'm a vegan.
Vegan? Since when?
Since the planet is being ruined by factory farms, genetically modified food, and superbugs created by the overuse of antibiotics in animal feed. I told you last month.
Yeah, I remember.
No, you don't.
Ruby, I'm not depressed. But I appreciate your concern. But these are mostly issues that you need to work through. Ruby?
Hey, you feeling all right?
Fine.
You know, Jude and I went through some rough patches, but if you work at it, it'll be all right.
That's not true, Dom.
Well, drinking ain't the answer. Hey, I've been there, I'm just saying.
No, you haven't been there, Dom. What you have, I lost. That was my life, Dom. Now you think about having all of that taken away from you like that. I'm still fighting, Dom. I'm still fighting, but Jenna, she stopped fighting.
Don't you think she at least deserves to know about your past?
That is my burden, not hers.
Well, I think it's a bigger burden for her not knowing. And she's got to carry you, too. You just don't get it. She's just like Jude. She loves you, man. And when those girls love, they'll do anything. And that's the truth. No one's doing anything to you. You're doing it to yourself. She deserves to know the truth, Russ.
Going. The lasers aligned for the beam calibration?
Yeah, we're making the final adjustments.
Power flow stable?
Within 0.1%.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on that. Okay, what's the proton launch interval?
28 nanoseconds.
Right, the protons in the drill accelerator are at 8 teravolts. We have full energy.
Yeah, the drill switch should be online, but I do not see it. Where is it, please?
Sorry. Sensors enabled.
Okay, let's make sure the drill is ready to accept the proton beam.
Mr. Baines, I gotta tell you, I am so honored to have you in my home. Come in, please, sit down. Make yourself comfortable, please. Now, can I get you something to drink? I got just about everything. I got coffee, tea, beer, wine, soda pop. I got a real weakness for soda pop.
Water will be fine.
Water it is. I am just pleased as punch that the President of the United States has shown this sudden, please sit down, has shown this sudden interest in our project.
Well, clean energy is one of his top priorities.
Well, it doesn't get any cleaner than this.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. I have great faith in my team.
Slowly, I'm reading a critical field distortion. What have you got?
The accelerator's magnetic array is fluctuating slightly.
Well, malfunction or a sensor or what?
Nothing registered. One of the dipole magnets is bumping, but cryo was functioning within nominal parameters.
What do you think?
There's no need to shut down, but we don't want to quench incident. Chloe, you know the superconductor's better than anyone, so why don't you take maintenance down there, check it out, make sure everything's okay? We can still send a beam through the drill and calibrate in the meantime.
But as I said, I'm flattered with the attention, but I'm just kind of surprised because I've been trying to get the White House interested in this project for over a year now.
The president's only interested in getting behind a winner. Yeah, clean energy is good for the planet. It's good for the economy. It will create jobs, but, well, we don't want another Solyndra.
Oh, no, sir. No, we don't. And I guarantee you that's not going to happen here. But I got to tell you, I don't recall the government giving me any money at all. To my considerable hardship, I might add.
Yes, but anything is possible if we get the right result.
Well, yes, it's a great big world out there, and I'm discovering that I have some new friends in China, India, Russia.
International trade's the cornerstone of the American empire, isn't it? But we feel that it's necessary for this technology to remain protected, shall we say.
Well, I am a patriot.
The president's making a big announcement on Friday about the future, about America shedding its reliance on foreign oil. He'd like you to be there, if all goes well.
He does know I didn't vote for him, doesn't he?
Oh, you will. The DOE will commit to a $1.5 billion loan guarantee.
Right now?
Friday. You have a small window of opportunity to climb through here, Max. The president will look elsewhere when it closes.
Okay, there it is. Check for damage, see if you can plug in and get any readings.
Field of superconductivity is steady at 7 teslas.
Let's get a proton bunch circling the ring.
What exactly is this, this quench thing you're talking about? I mean, is it a problem?
Sorry, it's tech speak. A magnetic quench incident, like the one they had at CERN, is when part of the superconducting coil enters a normal resistive state.
Thanks for clearing that up.
In other words, the magnet overheats, the helium evaporates, everything goes boom. It's very, very bad.
You're not making me feel better, Doctor.
There's no problem, David. This is a calibration run. We send a single proton bunch around the accelerator and align the beam path and make sure it's bending right. And then the next step is the pretest. We collide the beams in the drill at low energy. We know we want a nice bright beam spot. We focus the collisions. And then in the main experiment, that's when we send them through and collide them at full energy. That's when the fireworks happen, right? We drill our well.
Yeah, Rachel, if you're done with your little lecture, I'm going to be diverting the bunch through the drill now.
What he asked.
There's condensation building up.
Shouldn't have that.
What do you see, Chloe?
Not much. Rate of change in the magnetic field is fine. The field itself is not too large. No sign of a quench. We should probably swap out the magnets when we're done.
All right, we're sending the beam through the switch, so don't do anything else till we're calibrated.
There it is. Calibrating.
We lost cryo.
What happened?
Hey, what's wrong, buddy? Russ, what's wrong?
Your hubby has issues.
Yeah, I know.
You need to take care of yourself.
We have a situation with the magnetics. Stand by.
Hey, I'm dumping the beam.
We're good, aren't we?
Something isn't right.
What are you talking about? It's probably just a normal screw-up. Probably just something blew out at the main substation.
No, that wasn't normal. Let's go.
Where are we going now?
Grid control. They'll know what happened.
Chloe, what happened?
Cryo blew out on that magnet.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. But I don't know about Ray and Frank.
Well, what happened? Was it a malfunction or a sensor or what?
Hold on, I'll call you back. Yeah, it's me.
You don't talk to anybody, not yet. You got it? Like absolutely no one, not even Reed or Dameron. Do you understand?
Okay.
You seal off the area. Nobody but repair allowed in. Yes, sir. Get a hold of security now. Got it.
I don't want to see any vampire movies. Vampires are ugly.
Oh, not these ones. These ones apparently all go to high school, get boob jobs, even the guys.
Can I help you?
Nothing's wrong.
No. Who are you?
My name is Ruslan. I'm a line worker.
What exactly is supposed to be wrong?
I don't know.
Come on, Russ. It's lunch.
Everything is normal. Sorry to bother you.
That's okay. I guess.
Russ, what's this all about? You're getting freaky on me.
I thought something bad was going to happen. I have to see Jenna. She's not answering her phone.
She's staying with us. You know, after last night, Jude asked me to tell you.
Where are we going?
Max wants to see you. So what happened?
We were trying to figure out what was wrong with the cryo unit. When out of nowhere, the static charge started to build. I saw this weird electrical arc.
Whoa. What do you mean, weird?
It was purple. Not natural.
Okay, you know what? That doesn't matter. You know what I need to know if it was human error.
Ours? In the room? No chance. He wasn't doing anything and it arced. He got electrocuted. When Ray tried to pull him off, the pipe blew. Honestly, I don't even think it was the cryo unit.
Yeah, we need to talk to Salazar. Come on.
Marking a new era in the world of high-energy physics. The experiments set to run at the cutting-edge Proteus accelerator could turn the energy sector on its head. We're already seeing downward pressure on all major energy stocks. A
How long have you been standing there?
I wanted to see if you're okay.
No, I'm not okay.
Why don't you come home? Huh? We can talk about it.
There's nothing to talk about, is there? You told me how you feel.
It's not really like that. I didn't mean anything.
You meant it when you said it. That's what hurts.
I want to explain.
No, Ruslan. I'm done.
I thought Max was here,
Yeah, not for long.
keeping me out of sight.
Want me to be honest? Okay, I'll be honest. See, the optics of this are much better if this accident was a magnetic malfunction. At least the people think it was. You know, for the next few days.
The facts are the facts. I can't change them.
Right. You go to Max's, relax. Tomorrow's a new day.
But I have to talk to someone.
I'm sorry, sir. We're on a lockdown right now. No one comes in unless they've been cleared directly by the chief of operations.
You don't understand. It's not safe. What they are doing in there is not safe.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't let you in.
There's an appointment or something, please. I have to talk to someone now.
You'll have to leave, sir.
I sent it to your house. No one outside of the medic she saw in the infirmary and the science team knows she was there when the magnet exploded.
Well, they're gonna find out sooner or later, so just be prepared to finesse it. One dead. You say the other fella's gonna pull through? We'll talk to the families. Take good care of them, make sure you give them whatever they need.
Lawyers already drafting up settlement proposals.
Good. What about us? Are we dead yet?
The situation's precarious, but it can be managed.
Well, it's a delicate balance. You saw the quarterly reports. We don't have a successful test by Friday, we are done.
Well, no one's gonna be able to talk to the technician for a couple of days, so I should buy some time.
Local police, investigations, city bylaws, all that bureaucratic crap, how are you gonna clear them out of the way?
Well, I can deal with that. However, we have two outstanding problems. Chloe, if she starts talking about what she saw, we're done.
I'll roll the dice with her.
But our most immediate problem will be our two Nobel laureates. I mean, they're gonna want to shut this thing down until they figure out what happened to the 50th decimal place.
I'll take a shot at Rachel, too. I know a little bit about how she operates. Okay. I'm putting it in your hands.
Frank died?
His wife just had a baby.
So where's Chloe? I spoke to her only briefly.
She's fine.
Well, what did she say? What happened?
It was an accident. That thing you were talking about.
The magnetic quench?
Yeah.
Looks like it was contained to one magnet.
So how did Frank get killed?
We don't know. We're still investigating.
Well, with all due respect, we should be the ones who are doing the investigating.
You know, I need you to determine if this was connected to the pre-test in any way.
Well, we know the magnet wasn't operating efficiently, but the pre-test itself seems okay.
And if it was a magnetic quench, then it's most likely a manufacturing flaw in the superconductor module.
Look at all the data is what?
Okay, so why don't you do that now? I need a few hours to sort things out down here anyway.
There are some things that require more than a few hours to sort out.
Figure of speech, Doctor. We'll talk in a while.
So what do you think?
The pipe's blown. If the helium heated too fast, it would have exploded.
Obviously, there was some arcing.
Yeah, you're right. Look at that lead. It's completely burnt out.
This is not going to tell us anything.
We have to talk to Chloe.
Look, if there's an inquiry, I'll have to tell the truth. A man died, for Christ's sakes.
Well, why start now?
Wow, that's rich coming from you.
I never claimed the moral high ground.
You're just pissed because I won't let you use me.
Well, you know, it's a little late for that.
Screw you.
Look, we use each other. It's mutually beneficial.
Really? That's what I mean to you?
No, no, no. You mean a great deal to me. I promise I mean it. Look, it's just that I need your help.
You're asking me to jeopardize my entire future.
What if I were to offer you a new one?
Gotta pull the plug, that's all.
Really, Carl? "15 years we have worked towards this day. I can't even fathom scrubbing it. You know, not when we're so close."
It looked like a quench at first glance, but the data's not showing any increase in resistance before the event, so, you know, shutting it down is a no-brainer until we can figure out exactly what happened.
I know, you're right. I'll go tell Max.
All right, I'll come with you.
No, it's all right. Look, it's late. Go be with Ruby. I can handle him.
biological warfare. You are poisoning the water supply with garbage. You are diluting the atmosphere with carbon dioxide. You are feeding growth hormones and unnecessary medications and chemical compounds and untested pesticides into the food chain. You will not win this battle. Hear us, citizens of the world. Proteus is the new sickness that plagues you. We are P53. We are the cancer killer.
Where is your father?
Just a second.
I must talk to him.
If you wait outside, I can go get him.
No! I must talk to him. I must talk to him now.
Dad! Dad! Dad!
I just have to talk to him. Just let
Who
me
the hell
talk
are
to
you?
him.
Huh?
I just...
What the hell are you doing in my house?
You don't know what you're doing, do you?
What are you talking about?
Latiska.
Latiska?
Latiska. It's not on the map anymore. They had accelerator close there too.
What are you talking about?
My family lived in Latiska, and I watched it disappear. There were beautiful lights dancing in the sky. Most beautiful thing I ever seen. But then, it was gone. Like that. Today I saw same lights, same lightning. You have accelerator. Why? In Latiska, 1,000 people died, wiped off face of the earth. I lost everything. Why am I the only one to live? Can you tell me that? Tell me why. Get out of here.
You all right?
I'm sorry, Max, but we really need to know what happened. I mean, we have to talk to Chloe, to the techs, and go over that data with a fine-tooth comb.
Okay. Well, let's just go over the facts, all right?
Sure.
Now, you knew there was a problem with the magnet, but you gave the order to continue the test. And you sent workers to the faulty unit while the accelerator was at full power.
Standard procedure?
Well, they're going to say that your procedure should have been different.
Who's going to say?
Well, there's going to be an investigation, Rachel, and we can't afford that kind of press.
But I did exactly what you and David told me to do. Am I being thrown under the bus here?
Well, I don't recall David or I authorizing you or anyone to jeopardize the safety of a Proteus employee.
You're a stone-cold bastard. You know damn well that we're in this position because of your imperatives, not mine.
Now, that's all well and good as long as you understand that if this project is delayed for any reason, you undoubtedly will find yourself on your back staring up at the chassis of a bus. An investigation will also find your judgment questionable at best.
That happens, Max, and I am taking you down with me.
You won't have to. I'll lose everything. Dark energy will die, along with everything you've worked for. For a decade, forever, who knows?
I thought you were a better man than this.
Run the test, Rachel. It's as simple as that.
I have to assess the damage.
Jackson tells me engineering can have the magnets switched out in 8 hours. They've already started.
Of course they have. Fine. We'll go on schedule.
For what it's worth, Rach, I'm awful sorry about this.
No, you're not. You don't know the meaning of the word.
I guess we better keep the door locked from now on, huh?
Well, it was locked.
Well then, guess we shouldn't let in any strangers. Emphasis on the strange.
Well, if you're so worried, then why aren't we reporting him?
Well, there's no reason to bring the police in on this, and he's not coming back.
What was he talking about?
I don't know, Ruby.
Why did his town disappear?
Who knows? He was ranting. He's probably one of those echo idiots.
He didn't sound like an idiot. But you never listen to anybody anyway.
Oh, now please don't start with me.
He's not the only one who thinks you're playing God at Proteus.
Where are you going? Ruby? Ruby?
Ruby!
What's up, bro?
Hey! It's you.
Yeah, me, in real life. I'm so happy you came. It's great to meet you. You gonna hang out for a while?
Yeah, I want to get involved, right? I want to do something. This place is so cool.
Yeah, we're fighting a good fight. Like, come on, I'll show you around. So it started with the Occupy movement, but they don't really know what they want, so we're focusing them more on the environmental issues that really matter. I mean, ultimately, what's the difference if you're rich or poor if the planet doesn't exist anymore?
You okay?
Yeah. Dislocated my shoulder last week. Police brutality.
It's terrible. What's wrong with them, you know? They can't handle people telling them like it is.
Yeah, we tell the truth.
Where are you?
I'm staying at Izzy's tonight, okay? I just don't want you to worry.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Nothing. We're just watching a movie.
So, if I were to call Izzy's mom, she would go up to Izzy's room and she could find you?
I'm at Izzy's, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Ilya, it's Carl Dameron.
Carl, my old friend, what's a nice surprise? How are you doing?
I'm fine. Listen,
I remember you told me once that you did a little postdoc stint with the military in Arkhangelsk. And I was wondering if you heard of a town called Letiska. Was there an accelerator there? Up until around 10 years ago. Ilya?
I don't know, my friend. I'm sorry.
We're walking a very fine line here, David.
We have an impeccable record when it comes to workplace safety, but accidents happen all the time. It's a statistical certainty.
Well, I don't like them happening on my watch. How's Ray doing?
He's gonna be fine. He won't be in any shape to talk to anyone for a few weeks. Who knows what he'll remember.
But everything was reported properly?
Of course. We have a very good relationship with the police department. They're letting us handle this internally.
And what did Chloe say?
That it was a tragic accident.
When can I expect a report?
Not for a few weeks. Don't let any of this concern you, Dr. Reed. You just keep your focus on the experiment. We'll handle everything else.
Wake up. Hey, lazy. Sleepyhead. Drink. Caffeine good. I've had lots.
Yeah? Couldn't tell, you're so calm.
I know, right? My brother always calls me Twitchy. Twitchy McSpasm. You think this is bad? You should try sleeping with me. You'll wake up with bruises. No, that didn't sound right. I didn't mean sleep with me. I'm not being creepy.
Don't be silly, I know what you meant. I'm twitchy too, I just keep it inside.
Are you checking up on us now?
Well, I'm excited. We're making history. Want to be here when it happens.
The accelerator's back online.
When will we hit full power?
3 hours.
Didn't know if you'd make it in today. You feeling okay?
Fine. Just needed a good night's rest is all.
Well, you're a very lucky young woman to walk away from that. Jackson said you thought it might be a quench? Is that what really happened?
My readout showed an increased impedance before the explosion.
We didn't see that on the main systems.
The localized data was consistent with the flaw in the wire. A sudden increase in temperature blew the pipe. My laptop was fried, but I saw the data. I'm sure of it.
And did you see Max last night? So did I.
So we're on the same team then, are we?
For what it's worth, Chloe, you're walking a very dangerous path. And I don't know what he said to you, but you believe Max Salinger at your own peril. And that's the last piece of advice you'll ever get from me.
Countdown to initiation, 4 hours and 20 minutes.
All right, activate the radiation and safety protocols for the accelerator ring.
All readings are normal.
All right, let's get the magnetic field now down. And get the protons out of the breeder.
No. What the hell are you doing? Rachel, what is this?
The pre-test has started.
Somebody's died. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
We could postpone this 3 days, a week, a month. Still won't bring him back.
It's kind of cold, wouldn't you say?
That's a fact. And I think you'd appreciate the truth of it, being a scientist.
Yeah, you're not understanding me.
Can we have this conversation in private, please? Please notify me as soon as the breeders are up to capacity.
Will do.
Throw as much corporate mumbo-jumbo at me as you like, but I'm still shutting this experiment down until I know what happened.
It was a tragic accident, a fluke. Shutting it down will simply mean that he died for nothing. Now, the pre-tests weren't perfectly correct.
No, I wouldn't call what happened perfect.
No, I mean, there were no issues with the drill switch, the proton beam. Everything calibrated, we're all good, right?
I had a visitor last night.
I know. He's a Russian lineman from Denver Power and Light. He's not part of P53. We checked.
Oh, so I am being surveilled. Well, good. You probably know what he was there for then. You remember back in university, there were rumors of accelerator experiments in Western Russia, remember?
Yeah, vaguely.
I checked out this lineman's story, and he was right. His town, Litiska, gone. It's not in any map that I read after 2003. And then I called Ilya to ask him about it, and not only was he less than forthcoming, okay, the guy actually hung up on me. I'm telling you, there is something to this.
I don't know. I mean, I find it hard to believe that the Russians could keep something like a town disappearing under wraps. I mean, not in this day and age.
Rachel, I'm giving you my gut here. And that was always enough, so what's changed?
This is all conjecture. And I hate to break it to you, but your gut is not enough to shut this experiment down.
Are you kidding me?
I'm the program director. I pull the trigger.
Wow, 15 years you and I doing this. And this is what I get?
There's a security issue. Apparently your daughter Ruby has been in contact with one of the core members, P53. They're an eco-terrorist group, the people responsible for your early dessert at your talk. Now they actively recruit through social media, whatnot.
So you're spying on my daughter now, huh?
Proteus does not keep tabs on its employees or family members. But we do monitor hostile organizations such as P53. Currently, we believe they may have some involvement in yesterday's incident. So that puts us in a delicate position regarding your stature here.
Well, I'll tell you what. I won't be a problem to you anymore. So I'm out.
Carl! Carl! Carl!
You're not listening to me, and I don't know why. I don't get it.
You sabotaged yourself with people, and now you're trying to sabotage your career. I am trying to protect you.
Listen to me, I'm not concerned about my career, but there are certain things I need to know about. There's certain things I need to understand.
God, it's always about things, isn't it? It's never about people. I mean, not for the longest time. There's a lot at stake here, and I think you've completely lost sight of that.
We were collaborators, okay? I taught you everything that I know. We're partners, we're friends.
So you're saying that we're not friends now because, for once, I asked you to back me up. You know what? I had to make a decision. I need you in there, where you belong. So you want to talk about partnership? That's partnership.
You're a deep sleeper. I tried to wake you twice.
Yeah, well, this protest stuff is exhausting.
Yeah? Next time I'll poke you with my stick.
Now look what you did.
That's Ethiopian Java. It's a crime to spill that.
Well, we have more important things going on.
Yeah? You don't have to tell me. I'm down with the cause. Way down. I'm sorry if you didn't like that, but I just had to.
I don't mind.
You know, you got a lot to offer. No, I mean it. I mean, you really want to change things, really make a difference?
Yeah, that's why I'm here. You can't do that. This is
Hey, let's not get busted. Not over this. It's not worth it. We got plans. Come on.
Shouldn't we have stayed back and helped?
Trust me, we're better off out of that chaos.
What is this place?
I want you to meet someone. Relax. You're gonna love this guy. Welcome.
I'm really happy you wanted to be a part of this. We're looking for soldiers, but we have to be careful. And Mad Hatter vouches for you, but I don't know who the hell you are. Do you know who we are? Do you really understand what we're doing here?
Yeah. He told me you're the ones who pied my dad. And I totally agree with that. I mean, I get it. He's the head scientist on the drill project, so you have to make the point that...
No, she's gotta go. She's gotta go.
Come on, you gotta go.
No. Why? Because of my dad?
Yeah, I'm sorry. He thinks he's so smart, but he doesn't understand what he's dealing with.
But I'm completely against everything he stands for.
Really?
I hate that company. They've destroyed everything for me.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Proteus is a cancer.
I can help.
Can you?
Huh. Welcome to the night shift.
I just woke up. What's going on?
Well, it's kind of weird. A bunch of transformers failed. Yesterday or early this morning. Can't figure out when. I keep finding more. Got to send out more crews to repair them. Some neighborhoods are going to go dark.
All right, on it.
I wonder if that crazy lineman yesterday knew something we didn't.
I doubt it.
Passwords to get into the system. Every part of it. Research, security, corporate mainframe, whatever he's got.
Yeah, no sweat. I know most of his passwords. Usually it's Ruby something, like my birthday, or Mom's birthday. Like that?
Okay, give me everything he's got on his hard drive.
It's my dad.
So talk to him.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, I'm gonna be late again.
I figured.
Yeah. So, you're staying at Izzy's still?
Yep.
Okay. I love you, Ruby.
Okay.
Okay.
This is exactly what Rome was talking about. You gotta pick a side. Right now.
It's a security card pass for the campus. He's not supposed to have extras, but he left that one for me in case I need to meet him there after school sometimes.
I'm paired into your computer now.
Okay, I'll get you into Proteus's main server.
Let me know. Is this Italy?
Yeah, that's my mom in Tuscany. And Piedmont, I think. We went there a couple years ago.
Nice. Kremlin? Germany too. Beer garden? Awesome. Is that an elephant?
Yep. Safari. We went there a couple years after my mom died. He said he wanted to date me before it all disappeared. I'm in. What do you want to do?
Make a clone of the system so we can keep an eye on what Proteus is up to.
Seal the containment chambers, please.
Acceleration to 1 teravolt in the main drill accelerator.
Right, get me a reading on alignment.
No deviation.
Right, what's the interval between the proton bunches?
25 nanoseconds.
Right, magnetic field density looks good. How's that new magnet doing?
Field strength is perfect. We're ready on the drill.
Carl? Are you happy with where we stand?
We're set.
Done. You know, even though your dad is a tool for the corporate industrial elite, I gotta admit, he seems kind of cool, you know, as a dad.
Well, you don't have to live with him.
True. The only place my dad ever took me was Walmart and the liquor store. True story.
Let's get the drill switch activated and run the beams through it. Both directions.
Okay, beam is established within the drill.
How's our field density?
That's perfect. Focusing magnets of a nice bright beam spot.
Right, run the pre-test sequence.
Drill switch is engaged.
What is that?
What happened?
I don't know, I got a surge in section E44.
What's happening at the relays?
Nothing's coming in. It's a local spike.
That's strange. Shouldn't be a local surge. It's got to come from somewhere.
Oh wait, it's gone.
No, that's impossible.
Could be a grid malfunction.
Looks like a 10-block area.
Accelerator's back online. Drill switch is powered. Must have been a computer glitch. Hid the output readings.
We'll have it checked.
I'll be right back. What is that?
I don't know.
Oh my God!
Oh, God. Please let them be okay.
Antiprotons are at full energy.
The pretest data is locked in.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can categorize that as an unqualified success. We're in great shape to run the full test. See, Carl? We're almost there. You had nothing to worry about.
I'm gonna get Mom.
That's my house! Are there people in there? Sir, that's my house! What? No! You can't cross the line! Kids are in there! You can't cross! Get out! My family's in here! You can't cross the line! You can't cross the line! Unlock me! Sir? No! It's too dangerous! It's too dangerous! Let go of me! Let go of me!
Dom?
Shoot! Are you okay? Are the kids okay?
Honey, we're okay. We're at Kingsgate Hospital.
They're at Kingsgate Hospital.
Dom, we lost Mom.
Oh, God, no. What is it? Adelina's in there. What about the kids? Are the kids okay?
It's Henry. He's burned. It's bad.
Oh, no. Tell me what is Henry? Henry got burned. What about Jenna?
She's with us. She's fine.
She's with them. She's fine. All right, honey, hang in there. We're on our way. We gotta go to Kingsgate. Come on. What? Come on, now!
Thanks, Aaron. The fire has affected about 10 square blocks. We've been talking with fire officials and the mayor's office, but there is no information on the cause of the fire in this usually small and quiet community of Mayfair.
We lost Mayfair. How big an area went down?
Got a central core about 10 blocks that's just disappeared, with peripheral outages radiating into another 10. This fire is massive. I didn't see this coming.
Don't worry, me neither. Check all the trunk lines and see if we missed a surge or if there was a substation failure.
I got nothing. There's no incoming surge in the system at all.
Everything's down in that area. Better get the troops rolling in. Call in the disaster plan.
Copy that.
This is grid control calling all mobiles. Please call in for assignments.
What's wrong?
Switch went offline.
Did you shut it down?
No. The beam energy dropped off the scale.
The superconductors get too warm?
No, cryo at full efficiency. No lag. Did you get the luminosity in the drill?
Checking now. Yeah, the optics are great. Lots of collisions.
I saw something.
So what?
Some kind of aura. Play it back. Yeah, what is that?
It's a burst of free protons hitting the nitrogen and the oxygen in the room.
Very high energy. Where'd they come from?
They scattered out of the beam when they passed through the drill. We've never made particles this energetic before. There's some models that suggest that there might be microscopic shock waves, and that would kick out particles.
Look, Brandon, we were just there. Everything's on fire. It's all burning. It's like hell in there. My son's been hurt, okay? We're heading to the hospital right now. I'll call you back when we get there. Grid control says that the fires must have been set by a power surge that blew out all the relays. So everyone's getting sent there to help clean up.
That was no power surge.
What are you talking about? What are you, an engineer now? Just drive.
I know.
It doesn't appear that the fire started in one small area and spread. It seems to have erupted everywhere at the same time, fueling speculation of terrorism or arson. Now, a number of people have been taken to Kingsgate Hospital. I'm Chanel for TAP reporting. Aaron.
You're not actually suggesting that the pretest had something to do with this.
I don't know, but don't you think the timing's a little convenient?
Yeah, but what are the odds, Carl? I mean, please don't jump to conclusions until we've at least reviewed the data.
But Mayfair's not by the airport, is it?
No, it's on the other side of town.
Ruby is at a friend's house. Just checking.
Yeah.
There they are. Oh, thank God you're okay.
Oh, baby.
Thank God. Thought I'd never see you again. What are they doing with Henry?
I don't know. It's so crazy in here. Nobody will tell me anything.
Be strong, buddy. Everything's gonna be okay, all right, Andrew? I promise. I'm so sorry about your mom. What happened? Oh, Jude.
I'm glad you're okay.
Jenna, I'm sorry for everything I said. I'm sorry for everything.
Seeing anything?
It's clean. No damage at all, no structural defects, nothing out of the ordinary.
There's no anomalies whatsoever?
You don't have to sound so pleased.
Oh, I'm not pleased. Not that you've chosen this particular moment to get into a philosophical we're not God argument and try and stop the experiment.
It's not about whether we're playing God or not. It's about whether we know what we're doing or not.
If we create a black hole, it will be impermanent and evaporate.
We're not dealing with a known part of the universe here. The physics of dark energy is a new frontier. It could be as counterintuitive as quantum physics.
Of course it could be. It's just that right now we have absolutely no evidence of that.
Well, the evidence is staring us right in the face, but for some reason you're just choosing not to look at it.
You know what's staring me right in the face? It's whatever the hell is going on between the two of us.
Are you serious? You're beginning to sound like my daughter now.
Oh, don't condescend to me. I am not your child. Although that's part of the problem, isn't it? You resent me.
I guess it's all coming out now, huh?
Well, it's the truth, isn't it? You've never given me credit for what I brought to the table. And it eats at you that your ideas aren't complete without mine. And I embrace that, Carl. I was happy to find someone who made me better, who showed me things I would never have thought of before.
And that's what I'm trying to do right now.
No, you're not. You're obstructing, and you are trying to sabotage our life's work.
Yeah, you know what? You're being ridiculous.
Mission accomplished. She got us all her dad's data.
Good job. You made a big contribution, Ruby. What you've done will really help. Tomorrow we'll make a real statement.
What are we talking here? What kind of protest is it gonna be?
You have a voice. We all have a voice. If we raise them up together, we can make a lot of noise.
We have to make our voices heard. Everything's gonna be cool. You just have to trust me. You trust me? I won't steer you wrong.
Mahatma Gandhi said, a small body of determined spirits fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission can alter the course of history.
And what's going on with the cryo accident?
A couple of cranky lawyers, but we've reached a settlement with both families.
Good. What about PR?
Well, so far, so good. We've managed to keep the exposure to a minimum.
Billy, what's the latest news on the DOE?
All inquiries are to be handled by the executive branch. From there, it gets directed up to Homeland if deemed necessary.
Well, let's make it unnecessary.
We have the quarterly reports from genetics and pharmaceuticals. Do you want to run through those now?
How bad is the bad news?
Double-digit bad.
Well, and we all have the incentive to keep the drill project on schedule.
Carl and Rachel are on their way up to see you.
All right, everyone. I think we all know what the company line is. Thank you very much.
We have a little problem.
What would that be?
Mrs. Ellinger wants a little insurance.
Why?
He's concerned that Carl and Rachel may not have their eye on the prize.
What's that supposed to mean? That they're not fudging results to your satisfaction?
Make sure that we have access to all the data from the experiment.
That doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't you have access to your own experiment?
Well, Mrs. Ellinger wants to ensure that we have immediate access to all of the data, no matter how thorough Carl and Rachel want to be, before they release it.
You own all the computers. It shouldn't be too hard.
Well, it's just that they hold certain patents on elements of the drill switch that Carl has gone through the trouble of encrypting.
I thought that was company directive to prevent industrial espionage.
Well, it was. See, but that's not the concern right now. See, we want you to install a alternative data collection system.
So, what, you have another team of scientists ready to swap in just in case?
Morning.
Morning, Max.
I assume you're here to talk about the unfortunate malfunction of the magnet yesterday. Let me just head off some of your concern. I got my top people working on this. They're going to make sure that the workers and their families are very well taken care of, very well compensated.
Well, I'm relieved everything's going so well in the boardroom. I'm not convinced the same could be said for the control room.
And why is that, Carl?
It would be irresponsible of us to go forward with this experiment with so many variables unresolved.
No. I pay you to remedy those things.
Well, there's been a series of unexplained variances that we think might have triggered the accident.
Well, not to be too blunt, but I don't give a rat's ass what you think. I care about what you know.
We don't know anything yet, which is why we're advocating for a delay. It could be as short as a few weeks until we figure out what's going on.
Well, I'm advocating something too, Carl. I'm advocating to keep this thing on track, because as my daddy used to say, there's no need to go out hunting when the food is on the table.
But what about the fire in Mayfair?
What about it?
Well, Carl thinks that the test may have triggered it.
7 years ago, there was a similar anomaly in a small town in Russia called Letiska, which happened to be in the same general area as a particle accelerator.
Letiska, huh? What kind of anomaly?
The town is gone. It's been wiped off the map.
You know, that sounds like just one great big pile of horse manure to me.
But I'm positive that they were also doing experiments with dark energy.
So based on that, your finely tuned scientific brain concluded that our pretest set a fire miles away through some kind of magic.
Well, science seems like magic until you make the effort to unravel it and understand it. That's what science is.
What do you say?
I think with the necessary repairs and some minor adjustments, that the experiment can go on as scheduled.
How could you possibly say that?
Carl, listen to me. This is your time, okay? It's not mine, it's not Rachel's, not anybody else's. This is the pinnacle. This is the moment when your mind can change the world forever.
All right, listen, you said I had complete academic freedom when I came to work with you. And I would have control over my experiments. In fact, I demand it.
Oh, you have it. I wouldn't dream of interfering with your creativity. I'm just giving it a timetable. Today. Now, your partner here is one hell of an extraordinary woman. You should listen to her more often. So good luck on the test this afternoon. I'm gonna be up in the atrium, okay? So you make me proud now, you hear?
Hey, thanks for your show of support. Maybe later you can help me get the knife out of my back, huh?
Come on, you knew he'd never go for it. That delay would cost him millions.
Okay, let me ask you something. So you're willing to throw away your powers of critical reasoning in a 15-year relationship for the sake of some money?
Some money, some money. That money funds our research. And without it, you don't get to ride your high horse.
That's it, isn't it?
Look, I just think the magnetic array can be fixed. All right, and this theory about Letiska, I'm sorry, not so much.
No, here's the truth. You've given up on your principles, and you've given up on me.
Oh, you're overreacting. That's no major surprise.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Has it even occurred to you that you might be wrong?
All right, you listen to me. That Russian knows what's actually happening. I know he does.
He's just a lineman.
And Einstein was just a patent clerk. I gotta go talk to Denver Power and Light.
So where are they taking him?
I'm not sure. I just got paged. Sorry I haven't been able to talk to you yet. We're prepping at least 10 patients for surgery. Yes, he's been put at the top of the priority list.
Why? Is it that bad?
His injury is severe. Nerve damage, deep tissue burns. I have to tell you, he may lose his hand.
No, please.
There's still a chance to save it. Don't give up hope.
Oh, God.
You okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
Checking, you know, because of the fires.
I'm at Izzy's, so I'm fine.
Please come home.
I will. I gotta go, Dad.
Okay. I love you, Ruby.
Okay, bye.
You okay?
I need to know what we're doing. What are we doing?
We're gonna go over it in the van.
I don't know. This is starting to feel weird. Like, my dad isn't a bad person, you know?
This isn't about your dad. Just stick with me. You'll be okay.
I don't know what I will do without you.
Then why are you being so cold to me lately? I don't know how to relate to you. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Why can't you just love me?
I do, Jenna. I do, but it...
I always feel like I'm letting you down. Always. Just... I can't take it anymore. I'm sorry, Russ.
I really can't get into this with you.
I just need to know if there's something wrong in the system.
You can read the report when it comes out. Be about 3 months.
Forget the report. I just need to know if something is wrong. So, you're saying it appeared out of nowhere?
Nowhere, okay? We didn't miss anything. There was no malfunction in the system. There were no surges from the power lines. We had a 1.7 gigawatt spike that appeared like magic. That's what it was.
And that's it? You have no idea where it came from?
If I knew, don't you think I would tell you? That is my job, in case you don't know. The phones are ringing off the hook. I have to restore service. I got crazy linemen busting in here wanting to know answers before it even happens. What language do you speak? We don't know.
All right, this lineman, was he Russian?
Friend of yours?
Do you know where I could find him?
Sherelle? I just talked to his partner, Dominic, whose house just got burned down. He's over at Kingsgate Hospital with his family.
Kingsgate. Thank you. Thanks.
What are you doing in here?
Just running some last-minute system checks.
Well, we have protocols for that. There's no system checks required until I authorize the test run.
Was just wanting to get ahead of the game, given some of the problems we've been having lately.
You're not a very good liar, Chloe.
I don't know what you're talking about.
System checks are done from the local workstation, not from your laptop. That's part of the protocol to avoid transmission of viruses.
Can I offer you a little word of advice, Dr. Reed?
No.
Okay, then I'm just gonna make a statement. You've been a great teacher to me, a great mentor. Young women really need more role models like you, women who stand for science, math, business, who sleep their way up the ladder. You're a rare breed.
Sorry, who are we talking about right now?
Please spare me the lecture. I know all about you and Max.
Yeah, 10 years ago, and none of your goddamn business.
Did I say there was anything wrong with it?
And he wasn't my boss then either.
Still, got you where you are today.
No, sweetie. It got him where he is today.
You see, that's why I admire you so much. You make your own rules. Just like me.
Ruslan, I need to talk to you.
Well, it's for being stupid and not listening to me.
Yeah? Feel better?
Not really. I don't know what you want from me. I tried to warn you.
You break into my house in the middle of the night to scare the crap out of my daughter. I think you really need to work in your presentation.
Look around. This didn't have to happen.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what happened, which is why I need your help.
I am not a scientist. I work on power lines.
You're working with dark energy in Latiska. I'm certain of it. Just have to find out what the hell happened. What did you say?
What I saw here was small. It was just a speck. All I can say is that you're lucky. Compared to Latiska, this is nothing.
But it's the same, right?
Yeah.
Then this is just a warm-up. The full experiment isn't due to run in the next few hours.
You must stop them.
I'm trying to stop them, but I need to find out if what happened in Latiska is happening now. And you were a witness, so whatever you remember.
I remember. That's the problem. Everything disappeared. But my memory never goes.
Are we good?
You can tell Max we're on schedule. The experiment is good to go. Start the clock.
T-minus 3 hours and counting.
Initiate the proton and anti-proton breeders.
System is operational. Bringing it online. Running system checks.
How's the cryo system looking on that magnet we replaced?
Everything's right on the baseline.
All right, people, I want every system checked and rechecked before we initiate. Is that clear?
Okay.
Thank you.
Homeland Security?
Well, we thought it was a smart thing to do. After our talk, I felt you'd appreciate our concern for security.
I do. We just don't want to make a meal out of it. The president's focus is on the positive potential of this technology.
Uh-huh. Hey, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Come on, I want you to meet some people. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Thank you for coming. Get your drink.
After the flash and the lightning, the aura was still there. I could hear them over the radio. They were going crazy in the lab. Some of them were my good friends.
Physicists like me?
They told me to go to the main substation and increase the power because they couldn't stop it or control it. I can't remember. But they said their only chance was to flood it with more power. All I could think about was my family. My friends. They were scared to death. So I did what they asked. I bypassed all the relays as fast as I could, and I poured all the power I had into them. That's when the lab exploded.
All right, but that fixed it? The incident was contained by flooding it with power?
I don't know. What is fixed? I lost my love. I lost my babies. How can you fix that?
Why didn't you tell me? I didn't know that you were hurt like that. I would have helped you.
It wasn't for you to carry. It was mine, not yours. He is no fair to you. It was mine. It's not fair.
Don't be scared. Everything's gonna be cool. You just have to stay committed. We talked about this. We're on the front line.
You still haven't told me what we're gonna do.
Every news organization in the world is gonna be following this event. It's up to us to let them know that we won't stand for this kind of violation of our universe.
What's the matter?
You know, I actually don't appreciate people looking over my shoulder.
Well, someone's always looking, Doctor.
What are the radiation readings in the drill switch?
Normal. Accelerator's at full power. Cryo is stable. We're at T-minus 1 hour, 58 minutes.
All right, see the protons into the beam. Check the calibration. Then take a look at the readout from the E particle detector. From the pretest?
What about it? There shouldn't be anything there. There were no collisions.
There's massive output, but no detection. Come here. What does that look like to you?
More to the point, Dr. Reed. What does it look like to you?
We need to shut down.
In and out. Let's go.
Should be up here. Let's go.
What are we protesting here? It's a bunch of generators.
This supplies all the power to Proteus.
And?
Put your mask on.
Official?
Hey, did you talk to the DPL?
Yeah, they had an unexplained spike.
There was an event buried in the data. It doesn't make sense, but I calculated the amount of energy that should have been released, and it was close to
1.7 gigawatts?
Yeah. You're right. Look, I stopped the experiment. I'm on my way to tell Max. If you never hear from me again, then ask Jackson where the body's buried. I gotta go.
Okay, let's go. Thanks, Daddy.
Excuse me. Sorry. I need a word.
Would you excuse us?
I don't leave a mic, Ken. I'm happy to hear what she has to say.
Hey, it's good you kept your sense of humor. Kind of need it around the White House these days, don't you?
Let's do this.
What's that?
Flavor of the month.
Okay, you guys take the main relay on the south side. Here. Meet back here in 2 minutes.
Security around here runs like clockwork. Let's get this done. Come on.
I really don't know about this.
Please don't do this to me.
I'm not doing anything.
Keep your voice down.
We're here to blow it up, aren't we? You said no guns, no violence. What about the goddamned military-industrial complex and all that BS?
Listen, nobody's going to get hurt. We make the police accelerator go dark. We stop the experiment in its tracks. With all the attention on this, P-53 will go global.
Now I get it. You didn't even like me.
It's not like that.
Just shut up, okay? I'm not dumb. You had this whole thing worked out. You came looking for me.
Yeah, but Ruby, you can make a difference. We're trying to change the world. Nothing else matters.
Yes, it does. My father's in there. You can't blow this place up. You can't make me responsible. You didn't tell me about any. No! Don't touch me. I'll scream.
Ruby, come on. Listen!
Who's there?
Help! They've got a bomb! Someone please help!
Tell him
Please
no!
help me! Please!
Calla, why did you do that? You killed him. Calla? Calla? What's wrong?
Yeah?
Oh my God. awful. Kala! Kala!
I thought we understood each other.
Well, apparently you were mistaken.
Don't give me that crap. I'm gonna lay this out for you one more time. You are not in control.
Carl was right, okay, about everything. We started that fire in Denver.
How?
Look, I can't explain it exactly, but there is energy that is missing from the experiment. It's energy that never should have been there in the first place.
You got the same virus as Carl. He's infected you.
Virus? Max, it's the truth, okay? It's over. So you either pull the plug right now or I will go in there to your little soiree and blow the lid off the whole goddamn thing.
Okay, all right, listen. You're right. Sometimes I just get caught up in things. Look, I'm gonna need your help. I need you and Jackson to draft a quick statement, something boring and scientific, stating that we're canceling the experiment due to,
We can say inconsistencies in the data. That'll work.
If you're right, we're gonna get hammered with lawsuits. Look, I get it that you're gonna tell the world. Just don't admit anything yet. We're already in enough trouble as it is. Let's just not make this mess any bigger. Please.
Fine.
He's still breathing.
What?
He's still alive. Help me. He's not dead. We need to do something. Help me.
You let him go. We have to get the bombs out of here.
We can't just let him die.
I'm not a killer. You're not thinking clearly. This isn't who we are.
I know, but think about Kala, about what she gave. This is a battle. We can't lose the war for this. Someone's gonna come and help him, and when they do, if the bombs go off when they're here, they're gonna die. This movement will die, and everything that Kala has sacrificed will be for nothing.
His life matters too. You go get the bombs. I'm staying with Ruby. Get him on his back.
You know, I am perfectly capable of writing this myself. I don't need a babysitter.
Mr. Selinger wants some corporate oversight. Minimize our legal exposure, if there is any.
Well, we will have to mention the accident at the Magnet.
Is it true? Did we really cause that fire?
That's what we need to find out.
Yeah.
We need to advance the timeline. When can you make it happen?
What did Rachel say?
I said, when can you make it happen? Now is when you earn your keep, Chloe.
A few minutes. Not long.
Do it. You're in charge.
All right. So it's pretty straightforward. We're saying that there were some unexpected anomalies in the data that might have impacted the results of the pretest. Did you want to read this or not?
No. No, I don't. You know, I don't know how this got so out of hand.
What are you talking about, David?
That statement is never going to see the light of day.
There's blood coming out of his mouth and he stopped breathing. He needs real help.
Hello? Hello?
Security.
There's an injured guard by the main substation. He needs help.
Who is this? Stay right where you are. Vehicles are being dispatched.
Okay. Wind it up. Full power proton beams in the drill.
Are you sure about that?
That's a direct order from Mr. Salinger. Here we go.
Folks, can I have your attention, please? Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to announce that we're going to proceed with our test just a little bit early, under budget and ahead of schedule. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you our future.
You son of a bitch.
We're getting minute magnetic fluctuations again.
Increase the power. We need to strengthen the field. Let's just stick with protocol.
Okay. Taps are turned all the way on. And the field is stabilized.
Let's dig a hole, as Carl would say. Drill switch is active.
There it is. Doorway to the promised land. That is so damn beautiful.
And we have current being generated by the drill switch.
What the hell are you doing?
Okay. He's got a pulse. You got him back.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you dark energy.
Genius.
Was that an explosion?
What was that? I don't know.
Yeah, we have to shut this down.
We gotta go now.
With the guard?
They're coming for him.
There's another explosion. Both main substations must be down.
Well, if there's no power, then where is that light coming from? Containment chambers are open. This isn't possible. There's no power, but it's still on.
Oh my God. Ruby.
You have to see what's going on out there. You won't believe it. Oh my God.
No. You've done enough.
Everybody, listen up. Calm down. Just calm down. There is no imminent threat. We got everything under control. As my mama used to say, don't set yourself on fire for feeling cold. Just close the door.
What's happening? We heard explosions.
We're reviewing the situation.
Dad, I was always opposed to our involvement in this project.
This is one hell of an apropos time to weigh in. I'm sorry you feel that way. Why are the emergency lights on?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, let's keep these folks as calm as we can.
Come on. Where's the backup power? I need that data. Chloe! You're gonna have to answer for this. I'm sorry, I didn't. Well, it's too late for that now. All that matters is fixing it. So you get me that backup power.
The emergency generators have to cold start. They feed power selectively to the whole site. It takes a while.
Does anyone know anything about those explosions? Yuri, go up to security and see what you can find out.
Okay, I'm on it.
Did you see? You see this? I told you.
She did it. She ran the goddamn experiment.
He shouldn't have run at all.
There's the emergency power.
All right, what about communications?
Satellite and cable are down. Looks like cell service is intermittent. I don't know about radio.
Just have to find out what the hell happened, that's all.
Oh God, Carl, where are you? Are you okay?
Why the hell did you run that experiment?
Why? You know what you've done? Denver's been pulverized and must be 500,000 dead.
I know, I saw it, but it wasn't me. Look, Salinger must have made a deal with Chloe to run the experiment early.
Son of a bitch.
We have an even bigger problem. The drill is functioning outside of the vacuum.
That's not possible.
It is. I'm looking right at it. And Carl, it's not over. The energy signature is increasing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed by security that general evacuation of the complex has been ordered for safety reasons. Please exit through the main entrance immediately. Thank you for your cooperation and understanding.
What do you mean? What the hell went wrong?
We made particles I've never seen.
Wait, run me through exactly what happened.
All right, when we lost the substations and the accelerator went down, the reaction in the drill switch continued.
You lost the substations. How?
We don't know. There were a couple of explosions and then everything crashed.
System malfunction or something else?
I can't access the power management servers to find out, but look, that's not half the problem. The energy output of the drill is 1 billion times what it should be.
And only a fraction of that energy is being released.
What are you talking about? So where's the excess energy going?
I don't know. Back into the well, maybe?
Oh my God, that's the first thing that makes sense. It's feeding itself. It's feeding itself.
Carl, it's going to happen again. The energy output is increasing.
How much longer until there's another event?
Let me see. According to my calculations, in approximately 90 minutes, we will have an event that will be approximately 1,000 times bigger than the last one.
Oh my God.
We'll be annihilated.
All right.
stopped this before.
Letiska, Carl, that event took out a town. We can't stop this.
Yes, we can. We just need a lot of energy. How soon before your power comes back?
Look, I wouldn't count on it. We're running on backup power as it is. Radiation levels are spiking in the drill. I have to go deal with this.
All right, listen to me. I've got an idea. You keep that drill stable. I'll be back to you as soon as I possibly can.
I will.
You said you sent more power into the system in Letiska, and the system shut down, right?
I don't know if it did. The lab was destroyed in an explosion. That's all I know.
And the aura disappeared and the lightning?
Right after the explosion, the skies changed. It was as if all the lightning and all the energy was being sucked back from where it came.
Right, and how much power was sent in?
At least 200 megawatts. And that's maximum capacity.
That's it. They were running their experiment again. Why else would they need that much energy? Rachel lost power at the accelerator. What we need to do is take the power from the Denver grid over to Proteus somehow. Do you think you can do that?
Depends on how much the grid has been destroyed.
All right, I just gotta get over to Denver, light and power. Get your partner.
I spoke to the White House. The president's awaiting confirmation, but orders are pending for the National Guard and for a special investigations unit from Homeland. Do you know what caused this?
Not directly, but my people are hearing initial reports that suggest a terrorist attack. Nothing else makes sense.
Well, regardless, we need to get out of here.
It was terrorists. We had nothing to do with it. Make sure the president knows that.
The president will be briefed when we know all the facts.
Of course. Just make sure you remind him of my deep and abiding commitment to his super PAC. I told you to calm them down, not create a panic. Why are we evacuating?
Denver looks like Hiroshima. This place could be next. Now, security is saying the explosions were at the substation. We need to get everybody out of here.
Find out what the hell's going on at the control room and try to get a
handle on this.
You did this, man.
We all did it.
There's no time for blame now. We gotta figure out what to do.
I am doing everything that I can. You're on your own.
I've always been on my own.
Where are you going? I need you here.
I can't do anything here, Jude. I gotta go help.
Call me as soon as Henry's out of surgery.
I love you.
I love you too.
Don't worry.
Doing here? I got my hands full.
Do you have power?
Yeah, some. 90% of our lines are down. Why?
Do you think we can get any power over to the Proteus campus?
We don't have any lines going in there.
Well, that's why I have linemen. I need every single watt of power you can muster fed into my accelerator as fast as humanly possible.
But I'm not crazy.
Yeah, you are. But how do we plan on doing this?
Can you clear the network?
Well, can ya? You seen what's going on outside? You gotta do something.
Well, you got some power coming in from the trunk lines. You could divert it from the residential neighborhoods. There's so much damage. You want to go to the North Loop substation, right?
If I can get it there, we can splice a line to the accelerator.
And that would give you about 2 megawatts of power.
Ah, that's not enough. We need at least 200.
20 lines, plus transformers. If we can fix them there, and all through there, we can still send power through. Will this work?
It could.
I'll see what I can do.
I gotta get back to Proteus.
Here, take this. We're all on the same frequency. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
I want to help.
You know what? I don't have time to make you feel better.
Look, I talked to security. Somebody bombed the substations.
So we're not getting our power back, are we?
No chance. What's going on?
Not exactly sure. But we need to evacuate all non-essential personnel. Everyone, thank you very much, but it's time to go. Check on your families, be safe. All right, full evac. No one in this room except me.
Don't you want me to stay?
Oh, I think you've done enough for one day. That means you too, Jackson.
Well, good luck trying to get me to leave.
Fine, I'll take all the luck I can get.
Off reports of a massive destructive event in Denver, Colorado, we have seen similar outbreaks in Singapore, parts of Russia, Buenos Aires, and more information is still coming in. There are reports that a massive fire in Paris is now threatening the Eiffel Tower. And we're just hearing about widespread destruction in Egypt as well. Now, we have confirmed the presence of an aura over central London, although...
Look at St. Paul's. It's unbelievable. It's St. Paul's. It's gone. Look at it. It's crumbling. Quickly, closer. Closer.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Stay the course, Chloe. We're gonna get this sorted out.
Where the hell are we supposed to go? I heard Denver's a war zone.
Listen to me. I'm gonna get us out of here, okay? But I need you to do something for me first.
What?
The energy readings from the drill switch are rising. They're accelerating. The emergency cryo unit is still cooling the drill switch. You know, and if I can shut it down, it might weaken the field the drill is producing. Can't access it.
Well, don't you have a backup system?
No, it's offline. We're gonna have to do this manually. This is not good. This is not good at all.
Yeah, I gathered that. Just tell me what I need to know.
We have to get to the backup cryo system and shut it down at the source. And it's maybe the only way we're gonna regain control.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Will! Will! What's the matter?
My leg! I think it's broken.
Can you get out? Can you move?
Huh? Are you okay?
I think so, but... What's... Okay, we're gonna slide you out, okay? You ready?
How did we get here, David? You and I are a lot more alike than I wanted to admit.
I think you have a soul. I burned mine out somewhere along the way.
You know, there's a good chance we're not gonna make it through this, right?
Wow, you're really better than that for inspiring people. You know, if we do live through this, you may want to think about motivational speaking. My father taught me you gotta have hope. I always had a lot of hope. Hope in cancer. Funny how that happens, isn't it?
Thank you.
So this is the backup cryo unit. I need you to open up that access panel there.
Okay. Got it.
All right. Right, should be in the local system by now. What's that?
Nothing, just got a little shock.
This whole place is grounded to prevent that. That shouldn't have happened. Oh,
Why is it so hot in here?
I don't know, but these readings are off the charts. I'm trying to shut down the system, but I can't even get access. Looks like it's drawing energy from the drill switch itself. Now I'm completely locked out. It's starting again.
We need to get out of here now.
No, we're gonna have to cut the hard line.
Well, maybe there's an off switch.
No, the cryo units are controlled by the computer system.
So that's kind of dumb in retrospect.
I've patched you into every Denver power and light radio frequency and connected you to the emergency cell phone system. If any of our people are listening, they'll hear you.
Come in. Come in, any Denver power lineman. This is Ruslan Irike, local 321. This is an emergency call.
How's that? You think you can walk on it?
Hey, this isn't your problem. Get out of here. Go find your dad.
Is Sarah gonna want to see me again? He's gonna hate me.
Ruby, I'm sorry. I never meant for this to happen. No one's gonna do anything to you, I promise. No one's ever gonna know you were here. I'll say that I broke into the house, I stole the car pass.
I'm not gonna leave you.
Ruby.
Dad? Daddy? I did a terrible thing and I'm so sorry and I didn't mean to.
Okay. Okay, honey. Don't cry. Are you okay?
I'm okay, but my friend, he's hurt.
Who's hurt?
He's just a friend and I met him at the protest, but he's bleeding and he's hurt and he needs help and I'm scared and I don't know what's going on.
All right, honey. Just take it easy. Calm down, okay? Now, where are you?
Somewhere on the campus. I'm not far from the substation. There's lightning everywhere and the light in the sky and there's some sort of explosion or something and...
Yeah, there was an accident at the accelerator. What were you doing at the substation?
They were gonna put a bomb in the substation, but I didn't know. I swear I didn't know and things just got so out of control and I just...
All right, baby, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm so scared, Daddy.
I know.
Don't hate me.
We should open up that housing so I can cut the cable.
Okay.
Okay, move aside.
What happens if it arcs when you cut it?
Well, then I'm gonna get electrocuted.
I'll do it then.
No. No, this is my responsibility.
That's debatable. Step aside.
We're gonna have another event.
I gotta fix this. All right, Ruby, listen to me, baby. I can't come for you right now. Okay, just stay right where you are. Just stay the space there is. I'll come for you, I promise. Or I'll send somebody else. Just stay right there. What's going on?
Rachel just went to try and shut down cryo, and I just logged a massive power surge there.
Rachel. Rachel. Hey. 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 Rachel! Oh, no. No. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Rachel.
God, I heard you the first time.
Okay.
We caused all of this, didn't we?
How could we cause this?
I don't know.
We were only trying to stop it. Listen, whatever happens, I want you to know I'm sorry I set you up. I never thought I'd feel this way about you, I swear.
I know how you feel.
Wait, where's David? We have to go back. Shh.
Come on, shh. We don't have a lot of time.
Cutting the cooling didn't work, did it?
No.
Oh my God, what have we done?
Come on.
What are you doing back here?
She's downloading the experimental data.
You've been here the whole time? You could have helped?
I work for Max. I do what he tells me.
You don't work for anyone but yourself.
Really? That coming from you?
Oh, no. Let go.
It's no good. They didn't come.
They'll be here, Ross.
Look!
I knew it.
Thank you so much. Good, come.
Oh, God. Billy, thanks for coming.
Okay.
Hey, thank you so much.
Okay, I need you and you to cover there, and I need you to cover right here.
You okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
How much time do we have left? What's the rate of growth?
Well, my calculations were right. The growth is exponential. In another 26 and a half minutes, it will be at critical mass.
I thought I wanted to make a mark in time. I assumed there would be time to make a mark in.
Well, we did what we thought was right. Ruslan, this is Carl. Are you there?
Yeah, I hear you. Did you make it back?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm with my partner, Dr. Reed. Where are you?
Okay, just pulling into North Loop substation.
All right, we've got 26 minutes. It's pushing it.
We'll get it done.
All good?
Where are we going?
Mumbai. We've been building another accelerator there for a year and a half now.
I can do India.
I'll take those drives.
Sure. When we land.
Let's go.
Team 9, I need you at Strathmore Street, corner of 6th Avenue. Okay. Transformer is gone.
10-4, we're on our way.
Team 3, are you done?
Yeah, we're heading towards MacArthur.
Okay, I need to divert you to Shaw. I got a big gap between 121st and 123rd.
Roger that, we're going to Shaw.
They restarted their accelerator in Latiska to recreate the experiment.
But how do we recreate ours with no power?
All right, look. See? Now, the two explosions must have killed the power right at the moment of collision, right? And that's what blew the containment chambers out of the drill, breaching the vacuum.
Right.
Right. So then, if we run the experiment again and create another denser vacuum,
We create an even denser mass.
that's right, a miniature black hole which will consume the dark energy and then hopefully evaporate.
But we have to seal the containment chambers in order to create that vacuum.
I mean, somebody's got to go in there.
But you can't go in there. The radiation levels are too high. Carl, that suit's not going to last you 15 minutes in there.
Got the better ideas? I'm listening. It's going to get pretty dangerous in here, so maybe better get out.
No, you're not getting rid of me that easily. Never mind, you gotta have someone to run the system.
Okay. All right, listen, if things shouldn't go well, make sure you tell Ruby I love her. I really want her to know.
She knows.
Tell her anyway.
You get back here and you tell her yourself.
Just promise me.
I promise.
All right, Ross, here it comes. Got it? Yeah, got it, though.
Rachel? Rachel, you there?
still only at 168 megawatts.
What's going on in there?
Wait to show. Distortion field's increasing. There's free arcing all over.
The flow rate is increasing. Can you get to the controls?
I can try. Okay. Containment A sealed.
Yeah, I see that. Can you get to the B chamber?
I think so. We're first lab.
Rustlin, how you making out?
I got the first line.
Okay, I've got that. I'm gonna need a lot more, though. Hey, Carl, I've got the proton breeders online.
How's the magnetic array?
Unstable. Everything is unstable. Carl, are you okay? What happened?
We're not fully operational. The last section is still offline.
They will come through.
Damn it, where are you? Are you still there? Talk to me!
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Still here.
I have the magnetic array up, but I don't have the beam yet. Rustlin, how you doing? We're running out of time here.
I'm going as fast as I can. Don't we need the bigger cable?
That's all we got. I'll try splicing it or something.
It's okay, I'll use this one.
Increase in the power of the arc.
What are you trying to tell me? Container B sealed.
Okay, get the hell out of there. I'm sending the protons now. Rustlin, I don't have that beam energy. I need everything you've got if we're gonna pull this off.
How much time?
Less than 5 minutes.
Watch, come on, we're gonna run out of time.
I have more power to give you if you can take it.
No, not yet. It will blow the line out.
I have full collisions in the drill switch. Just need those higher energy levels.
Leave the switch open. Hopefully, he'll deliver.
Get out of here.
Less than a minute, Rustlin.
Get off there, Rod! Julia, it's done. Send it now. No, go! Go! Tell her I love her! You make sure she knows!
Where's Henry?
He's gonna be okay. His hand's gonna be fine.
Tom?
Tom.
Hey, baby.
I'm so sorry, Dad.
It's all right. It's okay. How you doing?
I'll live. Yeah. I think.
I gotta tell you, I kind of got some mixed feelings about that right now. And just for the record, I hate coconut cream. You got a lot to answer for, Ruby.
We all do, Carl.